Hey everybody, so in today's project I am taking on another commissioned piece for a friend. So this is going to be a poplar segmented bowl featuring a Hello Kitty inlay in the bottom. So I'm going to be using my Fox Alien 4040 XE Pro CNC router, and I'd say this is probably one of the more elaborate inlays I've done so far because this one took 4 separate cuts. So to start off, I roughed out the bow and the nose with my 1/8 inch bit, and then after that was done cutting, I filled those with Alumilite Amazing Clear Cast resin. So after that dried, I kept everything in place and my zero was still set. So I cut the face of the kitty itself, which took 2 different passes. The first was a roughing pass with my 1/8 inch bit, followed by a detailed pass with my 16th inch bit. So after that was done, the last thing I did was just cut out the circle, which will be the base of the bowl, with the 1/8 inch bit. And the reason I like doing this with the CNC versus a table saw or something is it just gives me a nice accurate circle to build off of, and it makes sure that whatever design I've inlaid stays perfectly centered. So while my second pour of resin was curing, I went ahead and ran down the remaining board into strips, and then I cut out the segments on my chop saw. Each ring is going to contain 15 segments, so right now I am cutting them at a 12-degree angle. Altogether, this bowl is going to have 4 rings and then the base with the inlay in it. So on this project, I decided I was going to switch to Titebond 3, which is a waterproof glue, whereas what I normally use, Titebond 2, is only water resistant. So wanted to switch up just in case I decided to do any natural finish bowls or like salad bowls or anything like that. So after my rings had cured for more than 24 hours, I ran all 4 of them through the planer to get everything nice and smooth and parallel, and then glued them one by one on the lathe itself using my jumbo jaws to keep everything nice and centered. all done turning the bowl, I've sanded this up to 600 grit. And for this project, I'm going to be trying a new finish. I'm going to be using the Waterlux Original Gloss. This is something that Jim over at Sprague Wood Turning uses for most of his pieces, and they turn out really nice and have a really nice shine. So I picked some of this up from Woodcraft the other day, and this will be the first project I try it on. So I went ahead and applied the first coat. After that had cured for 24 hours, I hit that with some Scotch-Brite just to knock down any high spots or any little things that got into it. I applied a second coat, and that cured for another 24 hours. After that, I used my Axe wood paste to get everything nice and smooth and did a third coat. My third coat of Waterlux has dried for a couple days now, so it should be nice and hard. I've gone ahead and just parted off the waste block on the bottom here, and I've got this reverse mounted on my jumbo jaws, so I can go ahead and turn the bottom away. I've gone ahead and just put a slight concave on it so it sits on the table nicely. I've sanded this down, and then this will also get 3 coats of Waterlux. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like this video and don't forget to subscribe.